Good morning. Today I will be discussing the second order derivative. That means differentiating any function at two times. Any function y is equal to f of x. If we differentiate, we write y dash is equal to f dash of x, or we write dy by dx is equal to differentiation of f of x upon dx, right? See, dy by dx, differentiation of y with respect to x, differentiation of this function f of x with respect to x dy by dx. We denote it by y dash, we denote it by f dash of x. Sometimes we denote, suppose the second order derivative, we write d2y by dx square, right? Or we write d by dx of dy by dx. This is the second order derivative. Differentiation of the first order derivative, dy by dx. Differentiation of y with respect to x. We denote by d2y by dx square, or d by dx of dy by dx, or we write y double dash, right? Sometimes we write f double dash of x. So now these are the notations for the second order derivative. That means I can write y double dash, or I can write d2y by dx square, or we write f double dash of x. And one thing, or we can write y2 also here, with a suffix here, y2, right? And the first order we write as y1, 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 we also write, right? And today we are going to discuss the second order derivative. This is called second order derivative. Second order derivative. That is d2y by dx square. And related to this, the problems are there in the exercise 5.7, right? Then today I will be discussing some of the questions of 5.7. The first question is, find the second order derivative of y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. Y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. Differentiate with respect to x. dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x square plus d by dx of 3x plus d by dx of 2. Or now you have become all expert, we can write simply differentiation 2x plus 3. So now dy by dx is equal to 2x plus 3. This will become 0. Now I have to differentiate again, and right now differentiate again with respect to x. Differentiating again with respect to x. So now d by dx of dy by dx is equal to d by dx of 2x plus d by dx of 3. This will write d2y by dx square, d2y by dx square is equal to differentiation of 2x, simply 2 plus 0, or we can write y double dash is equal to 2, or we can write y2 is equal to 2, whatever the way you want to write, or you can write f double dash of x is equal to 2. This is the second order derivative, right? Similarly, we will have the first 10 questions which we have to differentiate 2 times. Simple. Differentiating the function at 2 times. The second question is x to the power 20, which easily you can do that. Now the third question is x cos x. Third is let y is equal to x cos x, differentiating with respect to x. We will write dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of x into cos x. Here we will have the product rule formula will apply. Now this is equal to differentiation of x is 1 into cos x plus x into differentiation of cos x. That means cos x minus x sin x. This is the value of dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to cos x minus x sin x, right? Now differentiating again both the sides with respect to x. Differentiating again with respect to x both the sides. This I will write now d2y by dx square is equal to differentiation of cos x minus differentiation of x sin x. Differentiation of cos x minus sin x minus. Now here again we will have the product rule. Differentiation of first x will be 1 into second term sin x as it is plus x into differentiation of sin x. This is like now minus sin x minus sin x plus x cos x. Now open the bracket. Can write now minus sin x minus sin x plus minus x cos x, and that is equal to minus 2 sin x minus x cos x, or we will take common minus, right? So minus 2 sin x minus x cos x is the differentiation, second order derivative of the given function y is equal to x cos x. Final answer will have that d2y by dx square is equal to minus 2 sin x minus x cos x, and that will be the answer of this question, right? Now let's see the next question. Fourth question is log x, and the fifth question is x cube log x. Let y is equal to x cube log x. Differentiate with respect to x both the sides. dy by dx is equal to dy dx of x cube log x. Now differentiation of x cube log x as it is log x into differentiation of x cube plus x cube into differentiation of log x. This will give you log x into 3x square. So I will write this 3x square here only. 3x square into log x plus x cube into differential of log x is 1 by x. x cancel x square. Therefore, we get here 3x square log x plus x square is the value of dy by dx. The one-time differentiation of that is dy by dx is equal to x square plus 3x square log x. Right? Now we'll go for the second order derivative, differentiating again with respect to x. Now here again I can do one thing, I can take common x square and then I'll go for differentiation, or simply I'll differentiate this part and again I'll differentiate this part. That also can be done. Let us see this. I can write x square, if I take common, I'll have what? 3 log x plus 1. 3 log x plus 1. This also I can write. X square in bracket 3 log x plus 1, or 1 plus 3 log x, as you like to write. So now differentiating again with respect to x. Differentiating again with respect to x, both the sides, d2y by dx square is equal to differentiation of x square into 3 log x plus 1 as it is, plus x square into differentiation of 3 log x plus 1. Now 2x into 3 log x plus 1 plus x square into differentiation of 3 log x, 3 into 1 by x, plus differentiation of 1 will be 0. Right? Therefore, what will I have? 2x into 3 log x plus 1 plus x square into 3 upon x, that will have 3x, and therefore the final answer will have that d2y by dx square, d2y by dx square is equal to 2x in bracket 3 log x plus 1 plus 3x. Double differentiation is done now. Final answer will have what? 2x plus 2x into 3 log x plus 1 plus 3x. Even you can go for one more line, isn't it? If you want to like this, 2x into 3 log x, that means I can write 2x into 3 log x plus 2x plus 3x is equal to 6x log x plus 5x. That also we can write 6x log x plus 5x. Right? Now the next question is e to the power x into sine 5x. Now we'll go for this question. Now we have question number 6, e to the power x sine 5x. Let y is equal to e to the power x into sine 5x. Right? Now differentiating with respect to x, both the sides will have dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of e to the power x into sine 5x. We'll go for the product rule. Differentiation of the first, second as it is, sine 5x into differentiation of e to the power x plus e to the power x as it is, and differentiation of sin 5x. This will give you e to the power x into sin 5x plus e to the power x into sin 5x will have cos 5x into 5 into 5. Therefore, we will get now here e to the power x into sin 5x plus 5 e to the power x into cos 5x. Now here again e to the power x can I have common? I can write now dy by dx is equal to e to the power x in bracket sin 5x plus 5 into cos 5x, or let me read these two terms separately and then you'll go for differentiation. That also can be done, but better if we have common. E to the power x sin 5x plus 5 cos 5x. Now differentiating again with respect to x. Differentiating again with respect to x. d2y by dx square is equal to differentiation of first second as it is. So I write first second sin 5x plus 5 cos 5x as it is into differentiation of e to the power x plus e to the power x as it is into differentiation of sin 5x plus 5 cos 5x. This will give you e to the power x into sin 5x plus 5 cos 5x plus e to the power x into differentiation of sin 5x is cos 5x into differentiation of 5x will give you 5 plus 5 as a constant. Cos 5x differentiation will be minus sin 5x and differentiation of 5x will be 5. Now 5 into 5. This will give you e to the power x into sin 5x plus 5 cos 5x plus e to the power x in bracket 5 cos 5x minus 25 sin 5x. Right? Now e to the power x sin 5x plus e to the power x 5 cos 5x. Just simply will simplify it, nothing else. Now can I write d2y by dx square is equal to e to the power x sin 5x minus 25 e to the power x sin 5x minus 25 e to the power x sin 5. The terms involving sin 5x, sin 5x together. E to the power x sin 5x and here minus 25 e to the power x into sin 5x plus e to the power x 5 cos 5x, which are like 5 e to the power x cos 5x e to 5 e to the power x cos 5x plus 5 e to the power x cos 5x. That will give you sin 5x common e to the power x minus 25 e to the power x sin 5x and e to the power x sin 5x. Simply I'll write subtract it now. Minus 24 e to the power x sin 5x plus 10 e to the power x cos 5x, or I'll write 10 e to the power x cos 5x minus 24 e to the power x sin 5x. Now we can have common e to the power x, or I can take common 2 e to the power x. 2 into e to the power x if I will take common. Now 5 cos 5x minus 12 sin 5x. Right. Therefore, d2y by dx square will have 2 into e to the power x in bracket 5 cos 5x minus 12 sin 5x. Right? This is the answer. Similarly, we will have the question e to the power 6x into cos 3x. Eighth question is tan inverse x. And ninth is log x. Okay, suppose now I will go for question number 8. Y is equal to tan inverse x. Right? Simple differentiation. But we are differentiating it 2 times, nothing else. Now we have question number 8. Let y is equal to tan inverse x. Differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to differentiation of tan inverse x. Do you remember the differentiation of tan inverse x? Yes. What? Dy by dx is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square. The differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Right? Now differentiating again with respect to x. Differentiating again with respect to x, both the sides. Here let d2y by dx square is equal to differentiation of 1 upon 1 plus x square. Here again we will go by 2 methods. This I can write differentiation of 1 plus x square to the power minus 1. This is the one way. Nothing to apply for that. Or if I am differentiating here only, then I have to go for the quotient rule, f upon s, differentiation of f upon s. But anyhow, can I go for this? Suppose if I go for this, the second part, differentiation of 1 plus x square minus 1. So now minus 1 into 1 plus x square to the power minus 1 minus 1, right, into differentiation of 1 plus x square. Now tell me, differentiation of 1 plus differentiation of 1 will be 0. Differentiation of x will be 2x. So that is now minus 1 and 2x. That is minus 2x upon 1 plus x square to the power minus 2, which I can write 1 plus x square to the power 2. That's why d2y by dx square will have minus 2x upon 1 plus x square to the power 2. If you solve it or differentiate by using this quotient rule, then also we'll have the same answer. Please don't get confused with that. Right? Now that is question number 8th. Now question number 9th. Ninth we have let y is equal to log x. This is the question, y is equal to log x. Differentiating with respect to x, both the sides. dy by dx is equal to dy dx of log x. Now, differentiation of log x is what? 1 by log x. Log of log x. Difference of log x is 1 by x. Here in place of x we have log x. That's why 1 upon log x into differential of log x is 1 by x. That means now we have got what? 1 upon x log x. dy by dx is equal to 1 upon x log x. Right? This we have got 1 upon x log x. Now again we have to differentiate because we are differentiating at 2 times second order derivative. Now when I am differentiating again 2 times, I can go for the quotient rule, right? F upon s, or I can go for x log s to the power minus 1. Now this can I write dy by dx is equal to x log x to the power minus 1, and then I'll go for differentiation. Now differentiating again with respect to x. Here d2y by dx square is equal to differentiation of dy by dx of x log x to the power minus 1. This will give you minus 1 into x log x to the power minus 1 into differentiation of x log x. This will give you d2y by dx square is equal to minus 1 upon x log x to the power 2, minus 1 x log x to the power 2, right, into differentiation of x log x. Again we will go for the product rule. Differentiation of x is 1 into log x as it is, plus x into differentiation of log x 1 by x. This is cancelled. Therefore now what will get? 1 plus log x minus 1 plus log x whole divided by x log x whole square. And therefore the final answer will have d2y by dx square is equal to minus 1 plus log x upon x log x whole square, right, minus 1 upon log x divided by x log x whole square. This is the answer of this question 9th. Now that question number 10th, we have y is equal to sine log x. Should I go for question number 10? Of course, if you would have been here with me in the class, certainly I would have enjoyed a lot by teaching you all this, but since you people are not here, I just keep on solving the problems and discussing the concepts, nothing else. Now this is the question number 10. That is y is equal to, let y is equal to sine log x. This is the question. Y is equal to sine log x. Okay. Now differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to differentiation of sine log x. Differentiation of sine log x. Sine x is cos x. So now we write first cos log x into differentiation of log x. This will be cos log x upon differentiation of log x 1 by x. So now this is what? dy by dx is equal to cos log x upon x. Now differentiating again with respect to x. Differentiating again with respect to x. Here d2y by dx square, and certainly now I am going to use for the quotient rule. The differentiation of first, second additive, so x into differentiation of cos log x minus differentiation of x into cos log x, cos log x into differentiation of x whole divided by x square. So now this will give you x into differentiation of cos log x minus sin log x into differentiation of log x. See x as it is, differentiation of cos log x is minus sin log x. Now differentiation of log x is differentiation of log x minus differentiation of x is 1, that is simply here we will have cos into log x whole divided by x square. Here differentiation of log x will be 1 by x, x and x will be cancelled. That's why can I write now x minus x into sin log x into 1 by x minus cos log x whole divided by x square. This x and this x will be cancelled. That's why what we'll write now. Therefore, d2y by dx square is equal to minus x minus sin log x minus sin log x minus cos log x whole divided by x square, which I can write minus sin log x plus cos log x whole divided by x square. Get it? Sin log x plus cos log x upon x square. Right? This is the answer of the question number 10th. Right? Now, question number 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. These are the question 11th onwards where we have to prove something according to the second order derivative. Right? Let's see, I'll go for one question, question number 11. Right? Now question number 11. The question number 11 is, if y is equal to 5 cos x, if y is equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, y is equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, prove that d2y by dx square plus y equal to 0. This is the question. d2y by dx square plus y equal to 0. Right? Here d2y by dx square is what? We have to differentiate it 2 times. Okay. See the solution of this question. It is given that y is equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. Right? Therefore, differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to differentiation of 5 cos x will have minus 5 sin x minus 3 cos x. 5 will remain as it is. Differentiation of cos x minus sin x, that's why 5 minus 5 sin x, minus 3 will remain as it is. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. This is the value of dy by dx. But differentiating again with respect to x, differentiating again with respect to x, d2y by dx square is equal to minus 5, differential of sin x will be here cos x, minus 3, differential of cos x is minus sin x, this minus become plus, now 3 sin x. So minus 3 and differentiation of cos x minus sin x, it becomes plus 3 sin x. So now minus 5 cos x plus 3 sin x, right? Now d2y by dx square and bring it on the left hand side, plus 5 cos x minus 3 sin x equal to 0, and actually this is what? 5 cos x minus 3 sin x is the value of y. Therefore, d2y by dx square plus y equal to 0. See, these questions we can do in two ways. Whenever, whatever you have to prove, this is one easiest question, that's why it seems very easy. But in some of the questions we have to 2, 3, 4 terms are there. In that case, d2y by dx square is also there. Simple dy by dx is also there. And the question will be written like this also, to prove that y2 plus y equal to 0. Don't get confused with this. This is not y square. This is what? This is differentiation of y 2 times. That means differentiation of the function 2 times, y2. Initially I have discussed. This is also one of the way to represent the double differentiation y2, or it can be written as f double dash of x, that can be also there, or simply y double dash plus y dash, like this, or simply y double dash plus y equal to 0. Please remember it. And that is, whenever you have to, in the question you can see that it is double differentiation or the single differentiation, differentiate it and then you put the value in the question what you have to prove. For this question, suppose I have differentiation, second differentiation is d2y by dx square is equal to minus 5 cos x plus 3 sin x. Now what I will do, instead of writing this line, I will say ki now I will put this value of d2y by dx square in this given equation, right? And again I will put the value of y and certainly I will get the answer 0, and that can be also done, right? Now let us see one more questions I will do. Okay, now the question number 12. Question number 12. If y is equal to cos inverse x, then prove that if y is equal to cos inverse x, then find d2y by dx square, then find d2y by dx square in terms of y alone. That means in the answer you should have only y. Okay, let us see now. We have y is equal to cos inverse x, differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to dy dx of cos inverse x. Do you remember the differentiation of cos inverse x? Right, that is minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square, isn't it? Right? Clear? Now dy dx is equal to minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square, differentiation of cos inverse x. Here it is 1 minus x square. Now again you have to differentiate, again you will get in terms of x, but the answer I have to get in terms of y only. That's why can I do one thing? Y is equal to cos inverse x. This means what? Cos y is equal to x. Cos y is equal to x. Can I write this now? Minus 1 upon under root 1 minus. It implies that cos x is equal to cos y. Can I write? X will, now I write here 1 minus cos square y. Isn't it? Now tell me, minus 1 upon under root 1 minus cos square y. Can I write minus 1 upon 1 minus cos square y sin square y. That is simply sin y, minus 1 upon sin y. Now dy dx is equal to minus 1 upon sin y. Can I write? Therefore now what I will get? Sin y, can I write now? Sin y into dy by dx is equal to minus 1. Can I write? Sin y into dy by dx is equal to minus 1. Now I will differentiate again, or I can differentiate here also. If I differentiate here, I will get a difficult term in terms of x, and then again I have to replace x in terms of y. So since I was supposed to get the answer in terms of y only, that's why I have just replaced x by cos y. Now differentiating again with respect to x, again with respect to x. Now differentiation of sin y will be what? Cos y into dy by dx, cos y into dy by dx plus sin y into differentiation of d by dx, d2y by dx square is equal to what? Differentiation of this will be what? It will be 0. Right? So now what I got? Sin y into d2y by dx square is equal to minus cos y into dy by dx, and dy by dx is what? Minus 1 upon sin y, dy by dx, and that is equal to minus cos y into dy by dx is minus 1 upon sin y. This becomes minus cos y by sin y. Simply I will get here cos y by sin y. Now what I got? Sin y into d2y by dx square is equal to cos y into sin y, and therefore d2y by dx square sin y into dy by dx. Here sin y into d2y by dx square is equal to cos y upon sin y, and therefore d2y by dx square is equal to cos y upon sin square y. Isn't it? So now d2y by dx square is cos y upon sin square y, which we can write what? Cot y, isn't it? Cot y, cos y by sin y, cot y into cosec square y. Right? So now sin y into d2y by dx square is equal to minus cos y into dy by dx whole square is equal to minus cos y, the value of dy by dx. Dy by dx was minus 1 upon sin y. So minus 1 upon sin y whole square will here minus cos y upon sin square y. But I am supposed to find the value of d2y by dx square. Therefore now I write here sin y into d2y by dx square is equal to minus cos y upon sin square y. And therefore d2y by dx square is equal to minus cos y upon sin square y into 1 upon sin y, which will give you what? Minus cos y by sin y is minus cot y into 1 upon sin square y is cosec square y. See, we got in terms of y only. Therefore, the final answer will have that d2y by dx square is equal to minus cot y into cosec square y. Here sin y into dy by dx is equal to 1. Differentiating again with respect to x. Differentiation of sin y is cos y. Differentiation of y dy by dx, and 1 dy by dx is already here, that's why here dy by dx whole square plus sin y into d2y by dx square is equal to 0, right? And this is the answer of this question. That means whenever you have to prove something, we have to check very carefully what we have to prove, and accordingly we have to proceed further. Okay, and I hope that you can do rest of the questions. Try your level best. Very easy questions are there, and more I'll continue in the next lessons. Thank you very much.